Number 1. The 1978 Ford F-250 Explorer, listed at $12,500 and located in Coushatta, Louisiana. Here we have a solid and original 1978 Ford F-250 Super Cab Ranger Explorer, a true workhorse from the golden era of Ford trucks. This one comes out of Coushatta, Louisiana, and it's being offered at $12,500. Now, what makes this truck stand out is just how original and straight it is. Showing just 127,465 miles. It's powered by the reliable 400 cubic inch V8 paired with AC 6 automatic transmission. Together, that setup has long been known for durability, torque, and the kind of smooth shifting that made Ford's heavy-duty pickups such dependable machines. The truck still wears its original paint. Sure, it's got a few dings from its long life, but overall the body is very straight and solid. And that's exactly what collectors and classic truck enthusiasts want to see. Something that hasn't been hacked up, hasn't been over-restored, but instead shows its honest history. On the road, this F-250 runs and drives well. The AAIC compressor kicks on, but it doesn't blow cold at the moment. Likely just in need of a Freon recharge to get it back to working order. The tires have plenty of tread, but they are older, so that's something the next owner may want to consider updating before putting too many miles on it. Inside, it's all there. Classic super cab space, simple Ford design, and the kind of rugged interior you'd expect from a truck built to work, haul, and last. And because this is a Ranger Explorer trim, you're also getting a bit more comfort and style than the base models from the same year. This truck is being offered with more pictures and videos available on request, which is great for anyone who wants to see the finer details before making the trip to Louisiana. With its originality, solid structure, and strong running condition, the 78 Ford F-250 Explorer is a fantastic candidate. Whether you're looking to preserve it, restore it, or just enjoy it as a classic weekend driver. At $12,500, it represents a slice of American truck history, waiting for the right buyer to give a new home. Number 2. The 1996 Ford F-250, listed at $15,000 and located in Calgary, Alberta. Here's a real gem from the 90s. A low-kilometer 1996 Ford F-250 equipped with the legendary 7.3-liter Power Stroke diesel. This truck shows just 180,000 kilometers on the odometer, has never been in an accident, and perhaps most importantly, it remains bone stock. Nothing has been chopped up, modified, or tampered with, exactly the way enthusiasts want to find one of these classics. The owner points out that aside from routine maintenance, only a few key upgrades have been made to keep it running strong. New batteries, a new starter, and replacement front springs, shocks, and radius arm bushings. Thanks to that attention, this F-250 has been extremely reliable, with the only real hesitation coming when the temperatures dip below -30. And let's be honest, for a nearly 30-year-old diesel, that's nothing short of impressive. Now, the seller is upfront about its flaws, and that kind of transparency is worth a lot. This truck isn't perfect. It's still a survivor from the 90s. There are some rust spots above the rear wheel wells and a few small patches above the windshield. But the cab corners and body mounts are solid, which is a big plus. It also has a small, easily fixable oil drip from the dipstick port. And at one point, the previous owner backed it into a garage, leaving a little damage on the passenger's side door mirror. With that said, everything else about this truck speaks to how well it's been cared for. The body is straight, the drivetrain is unmolested, and the 7.3 Power Stroke under the hood is one of the most respected diesel engines Ford ever built, famous for its durability and long service life. For collectors, work truck buyers, or anyone who just wants a solid, classic diesel, this F-250 hits all the right notes. The seller admits it's tough to let this truck go, but student loans don't pay themselves. So here it is, a strong, original, well-kept 1996 Ford F-250 Power Stroke, waiting for its next owner. At $15,000 in Calgary, Alberta, it's a piece of diesel history that's ready to keep working, or to start its next chapter as a cherished classic. Number 3. The 1985 Chevrolet 1500 regular cab shortbed, listed at $15,500 and located in Talmo, Georgia. Here we have a true piece of classic American truck heritage, a 1985 Chevrolet Silverado C10. This shortbed regular cab pickup has just over 100,000 miles on the odometer and has clearly been given the kind of care and attention that makes it stand out from the rest. Under the hood sits a tried-and-true 350 cubic inch V8, paired with a 350 automatic transmission. This combination has long been celebrated for its reliability, ease of maintenance, and strong performance. Backing it up are some modern upgrades that make this truck ready to enjoy today. It's equipped with new Edelbrock carburetor, ensuring smoother starts, better throttle response, and a stronger overall driving experience. The owner has also put in the effort to keep this truck comfortable and stylish. Power windows and power door locks are fitted. A new interior has been installed, and the stance has been upgraded with a 4/6 drop kit. That lowered profile gives the truck a sportier, aggressive look, while still maintaining drivability. Adding to the style are brand new 20-inch wheels, which give the Silverado a fresh, modern edge without losing its vintage appeal. Of course, no classic truck is perfect, and the seller is upfront about it. The clear coat is starting to peel in places, a result of the respray done 14 years ago. But that's purely cosmetic and doesn't take away from the truck's overall condition or drivability. The important details are all solid. It runs and drives great. The frame is straight, the title is clean, and it's ready to hit the road. For collectors, enthusiasts, or anyone who has always wanted a square-body Chevy, this is the kind of find that doesn't come along every day. It's not a project truck that needs endless hours of work. It's a driver, ready to be enjoyed, cruised, and shown off. Whether you want it as a weekend toy, a show truck base, or simply a reliable classic to turn heads, this Silverado delivers. At $15,500 in Talmo, Georgia, this 1985 Chevrolet C10 is priced to move. Clean, stylish, and tastefully updated. It's a short-bed square body that's ready for its next chapter. Number 4. The 1987 Chevrolet Silverado, listed at $18,000 and located in Leander, Texas. Here's a truck that blends classic square body styling with modern performance. A 1987 Chevy R10 Silverado, showing just 75,217 miles. This isn't your average survivor. It's been upgraded with a 5.7-liter aluminum LS1 engine paired to a 4L60 automatic transmission, giving it the reliability and punch of a modern drivetrain while keeping all the charm of a late 80s pickup. One of the standout features is the Dakota digital dash. At a glance, it looks stock, preserving the original feel of the cabin. But behind the scenes, it integrates seamlessly with the LS1 electronics, an upgrade that makes daily driving both practical and stylish. Add to that a strong, throaty note from its true dual exhaust system, and this Silverado doesn't just look good. It sounds and feels like a truck built to be driven. The body itself is solid, with no major dents or rust, making it the perfect candidate for either a complete restoration project or simply enjoying as a dependable daily driver. This balance is what makes the '87 R10 so attractive. It sits right at the crossroads between vintage collectability and real-world usability. With air conditioning on board, it's not just a showpiece. It's comfortable enough for Texas summers or long highway cruises. The seller makes it clear, this truck isn't being rushed out the door, and it's not a bargain basement project. At $18,000, it's priced for what it is: a clean, well-kept square body with modern upgrades, a clean title, current registration, and a drivetrain that takes the worry out of owning a classic. No trades, no lowball offers, just an honest truck that's ready for its next owner. So, whether you're looking for a base to build a full restoration, or you simply want a turnkey square body that delivers both nostalgia and modern reliability, this 1987 Chevrolet Silverado in Leander, Texas, is one worth a serious look. Number 5. The 1979 Ford F150 Custom 4x4, listed at $19,900 and located in Palm Harbor, Florida. Here's a true classic pickup that blends rugged 4x4 capability with vintage Ford style, a 1979 F150 Custom Shortbed, sitting proud with its 2-inch lift and like new 33-inch tires and rims. Under the hood, it's powered by the strong and reliable 351M engine paired with an automatic transmission, topped off with an Edelbrock 4-barrel carburetor that keeps the truck breathing with ease. The factory ASC is still there. It just needs a charge to be ready for those hot Florida days. Step inside and you'll find something special. The all-original interior, remarkably well-preserved for a truck that's over 4 decades old. From the seating to the dash, it's a time capsule that reminds you just how tough and stylish Ford built these trucks in the late 70s. And this isn't just a good-looking classic. It's a well-sorted driver. The seller has just invested around $6,000 into recent repairs and upgrades, meaning a lot of the big jobs have already been taken care of. The list includes brand new brakes, fresh belts, a fully redone steering and suspension system, and a rebuilt carburetor. The result? A truck that doesn't just start up and idle. It runs strong, drives smooth, and feels ready for the road ahead. The stance is perfect. The body lines are classic, and everywhere it goes this F-150 turns heads. It's the kind of truck that works equally well as a collectible piece, a weekend cruiser, or simply a statement of vintage Ford power. Whether you're pulling into a local show, rolling down the highway, or kicking up a little dirt off-road, this F-150 delivers both presence and performance. Priced at $19,900 and located in Palm Harbor, Florida, it's a clean, turnkey classic that's hard to find in this condition. Trucks like this don't just sit around waiting. When you find one that's solid, sorted, and already restored where it counts, you know it's time to act. So, if you're ready to own a piece of Ford's Golden Era 4x4 legacy, this 1979 F-150 Custom Shortbed is waiting to take its next ride home. Number 6. The 1977 Classic Chevy C20, listed at $8,000 and located in Temecula, California. Here's a genuine survivor from the square body era, a 1977 Chevrolet C20 that's lived its life under the California sun. It's a true California original, carrying the clean title in hand with tags already good through 2026. That alone makes it appealing. But what really sets this one apart is the fact that it still runs and drives just the way a solid workhorse should. Under the hood, you'll find a dependable 350 small block V8 paired with a turbo 400 automatic transmission, both numbers matching. With under 100,000 miles, this Chevy still has plenty of life left in it. Recent updates like a brand new battery, fresh brakes, dual gas tanks, and a set of nice tires mean that a lot of the essentials have already been handled. saving the next owner both time and money. This C20 wears its age with pride. The body carries a natural patina that tells its own story. 40-plus years of service and survival, and still standing tall. It's the kind of finish that collectors and enthusiasts appreciate, because it speaks to the truck's authenticity. Whether you see it as a patina cruiser, a project base, or simply a rugged daily hauler, it's ready to fill that role. The seller describes it as a perfect ranch or farm truck, and you can see why. Strong, simple, and reliable, it's also the kind of truck that makes a great father and son project. Something to drive, tinker with, and enjoy together. It's not over-restored, not overcomplicated, just a straightforward, well-kept Chevy C20 from an era when trucks were built to last. Located in wine country, Temecula, this truck is being offered at $8,000 shipped or best offer. The seller is clear, serious inquiries only. No games, no nonsense. Trucks like this are increasingly rare, especially California survivors with clean paperwork and so much originality intact. If you've been searching for a square-body classic that you can put straight to work or slowly restore at your own pace, the 77 C20 checks all the boxes. Strong drivetrain, honest history, and all the charm of late 70s Chevrolet toughness. It's the kind of truck that deserves to be appreciated and kept on the road for decades to come. Number 7. The 1989 Chevrolet 1500 4x4, priced at $10,500, is located in Hamilton. Here's a clean and dependable square-body era pickup, a 1989 Chevrolet 1500 4x4 that's been well cared for and is ready to hit the road or the trails. Showing 154,073 miles, it comes with an automatic transmission and a strong 5.7-liter V8 under the hood. Chevy's classic small block that's known for reliability and torque. With four-wheel drive on tap, this truck is built for both everyday driving and off-road adventures. The seller notes that a full Carfax report is available, so buyers can check its history with confidence. Even better, the truck carries a clean and clear title, giving peace of mind to its next owner. This is a neglected workhorse. It's a well-maintained classic with plenty of life left in it. Recent maintenance has been thoroughly addressed, which adds tremendous value. The truck has had a full tune-up and fresh oil change, a new air filter, and a transmission filter replaced. On top of that, the transmission fluid was flushed and replaced, along with the transfer case fluid, ensuring the drivetrain is in top condition. The air conditioning system has also been recharged, making it ready for summer cruising. Every fluid has been topped off. The tires are in excellent shape, and exhaust work has been done, including a new manifold gasket and muffler replacement. Inside, you'll find practical touches like the rear sliding window, a feature that not only adds airflow on warm days, but also carries that nostalgic late 80s pickup vibe. Outside, the truck wears the rugged lines of the era, a design that has only grown more iconic over the years. The seller is asking $10,500 for this Chevy 1500 4x4. Considering the long list of maintenance updates, the strong running 5.7 V8 and the clean title, it's a fair price for a truck that you can immediately put to use, whether that hauling, cruising, or showing off at local meets. If you've been looking for a late 80s Chevrolet truck that's already sorted mechanically and still carries its original toughness, this one is worth serious consideration. Located in Hamilton, it's ready for a new home and a new chapter on the open road. Number 8. The 1980 Chevrolet Silverado K20, priced at $16,500, is located in Sanford. This is a true classic square-body pickup. A 1980 Chevrolet Silverado K24 by 4 powered by the legendary 5.7-liter V8 engine paired with an automatic transmission. With just 6,800 miles showing on the odometer since its restoration and a clean title in hand, this truck represents the perfect balance of rugged utility and collector-grade appeal. Built during one of Chevrolet's most iconic eras for pickup design, the Silverado K20 blends heavy-duty capability with vintage style that stands out on the road today. The seller describes this truck as completely rust-free, a rare and highly desirable trait in a 40-plus-year-old pickup. It's been fully serviced and is turnkey ready, meaning you won't need to sink money into hidden repairs. It's already been sorted out. The 5.7 V8 is known for its durability and torque, providing plenty of muscle whether you're towing, cruising, or just enjoying the smooth drive of a well-kept classic. And with four-wheel drive, this K20 isn't just a showpiece. It's fully capable of handling off-road conditions, farm duty, or weekend adventures with ease. Inside, the Silverado trim level ensures comfort features that made this truck stand apart from bare-bones work models of its time. To top it off, the air conditioning blows cold, something not every vintage truck can claim, which adds major comfort value, especially for buyers in warmer climates. Cosmetically, this K20 carries the timeless styling of Chevrolet's square-body design, a look that continues to attract enthusiasts and collectors alike. Its long-lasting lines, clean stance, and well-preserved condition make it not just a dependable driver, but also a standout piece at local shows or meets. Priced at $16,500, it's clear the seller knows the value of what's being offered. A rust-free, fully serviced, strong-running Silverado K20 with a clean title. For buyers who appreciate originality combined with functionality, this truck is a fantastic opportunity. If you've been searching for a vintage 4x that's more than just eye candy, a truck that actually runs great, drives strong, and needs nothing, this 1980 Chevrolet Silverado K20 is well worth a closer look. Located in Sanford, it's ready for its next owner to enjoy on the road, at shows, or even back on the job it was built for. Number 9. The 1978 Chevrolet C20, priced at $4,200, and located in Fort Collins. This 1978 Chevrolet C20 is a true example of a dependable, no-nonsense work truck from the late 70s. Showing 116,995 miles on the odometer and paired with manual transmission, it has served as a reliable tool for its current owner, who mentions that it only gets pulled out a couple of times a year. Most of the use has been for hauling wood or pulling a trailer, and it even comes equipped with a trailer brake controller for added safety and confidence while towing. Mechanically, the truck is solid. The drivetrain is in good working order, and the rear differential is mechanically locked, giving the Chevy extra traction whether you're pulling a load or dealing with rough conditions. It also features a fully functional four-wheel drive system with manual locking hubs, which makes it versatile enough for both work duty and off-road use. On the cosmetic side, the body reflects what you'd expect from a truck that's nearly 50 years old. It has a kind of wear and patina typical of a 70s Chevy. Nothing unusual, just the honest signs of a truck that's been used as intended. While it may not be a showpiece, it stands as a functional and dependable rig, perfect for someone who values practicality and utility over flashy finishes. The asking price is $4,200, which the seller points out is actually lower than most listings you'll find online for a truck this year in fair condition. On top of that, they're open to considering reasonable offers, which makes it an appealing option for anyone in the market for a vintage 3/4-ton pickup that still has plenty of life left in it. Whether you're looking for a budget-friendly workhorse, a platform for a restoration project, or simply a reliable old truck with character, this 1978 Chevrolet C20 could be a strong candidate. With solid mechanics, working four-wheel drive, and an affordable price point, it's ready to serve its next owner in Fort Collins. Number 10. The 1966 Ford F100, listed for $8,750 and located in Atascadero. Here we have a classic pickup that carries both vintage charm and functional strength, a 1966 Ford F100. This truck, showing just over 10,000 miles on the odometer since its older restoration, comes equipped with an automatic transmission and still runs and drives strong. Even though it's nearly 6 decades old, it remains a capable machine, and with a little extra attention, it has the potential to be a real standout on the road. The seller describes it as an older restoration, which means it presents well but still has a few areas that could use some work. For example, it does have an oil leak and is in need of a new core support. Though the good news is that the replacement part is already included with the sale. Mechanically, the essentials are there. The truck features power steering and power disc brakes, both important upgrades that make this F100 far more enjoyable and easier to drive compared to a completely original setup. Cosmetically, this pickup shows its age in places, but that's part of the appeal for many classic truck enthusiasts. It has the kind of personality and presence that only a 60s Ford can deliver, with a squared-off styling and solid stance that made this generation of the F100 a favorite among collectors. With its older restoration, it strikes a balance between being presentable as is and being an excellent candidate for someone who wants to take it to the next level with fresh paint, detailing, or light mechanical work. Priced at $8,750, this Ford offers a great entry point into classic truck ownership. It's affordable enough for someone who wants a project they can drive while they improve it. Yet it's already functional and roadworthy for weekend cruises or local shows. The seller is up front, asking for serious calls only, and notes that the truck comes with current registration and a clean pink slip in hand, making the transaction straightforward for local buyers in Atascadero. For collectors, hobbyists, or even first-time classic truck owners, this 1966 Ford F100 represents a solid opportunity. It runs and drives. It's equipped with desirable features like PS and PB, and it comes with included core support to help address one of the main needs. With a little attention, it could easily become both a reliable driver and a head-turning vintage pickup. Number 11. The 1950 Ford F1 Shortbed, listed at $2,700 and located in Rockdale, Texas. Here's a classic pickup with a story, a 1950 Ford F1 Shortbed that spent the better part 25 years sitting out in the pasture of a farm. With just over 56,000 miles showing on the odometer and a manual transmission, this truck isn't being offered as a driver or project in the traditional sense. Instead, it has been repurposed into something unique, a cool vintage prop, perfect for display, advertising, or photography. The body of the truck tells its story, rough, dented, and weathered with rust after decades in the elements. But rather than seeing that as a drawback, the seller turned it into a feature. The patina, the imperfections, and the character etched into its metal make it the perfect backdrop for logos, branding, or creative photography. Imagine it parked in front of a business with your signage painted on the doors, or as a centerpiece on a property where it instantly grabs attention. Mechanically, the truck does still contain its original six-cylinder engine and transmission, though the seller admits it hasn't run in decades and makes no promises on its condition. That's not the point here. This Ford isn't being pitched as a restoration project, but as a piece of Americana that brings character and vintage charm wherever it sits. To that end, it's been fitted with brand new tires, so it rolls easily and can be moved or positioned without hassle. The truck even has a solid metal bed, adding to its visual appeal and utility as a display or photography piece. The seller makes it clear, there's no title, but for a prop, you won't need one. This isn't a truck you'll be registering and driving down the road. Instead, it's something different. A conversation starter, a marketing tool, or a nostalgic piece of decor that taps into the enduring appeal of post-war Ford trucks. At an asking price of $2,700, this 1950 Ford F1 Shortbed represents a unique opportunity. For business owners, photographers, or collectors of rustic Americana, it's a chance to own not just a vehicle, but a slice of history reimagined with a new purpose. Whether you see it as an advertising tool, a farmyard decoration, or the centerpiece of a vintage-inspired space, this old Ford is ready to deliver personality in spades. Number 12. The 1982 Chevrolet C10, listed at $7,000 and located in OV. Up for grabs is a classic square body with a touch of personality. A 1982 Chevrolet C10 that has been transformed into a stylish lowrider. This truck comes with a 5.7 drop that gives it that unmistakable stance, sitting low and mean on 20-inch US mag wheels, 20X10S in the rear and 20X9S up front. It's a setup that not only looks sharp but also rides surprisingly well for a lower truck, making it perfect for those who love to cruise low and slow. Step inside and you'll find a custom seat and a clean audio setup, featuring a Stinger amp paired with a 10-inch kicker subwoofer. It's nothing over the top, just loud, crisp, and clear, perfect for enjoying some tunes while rolling down the street. The seller admits the truck is about 90% finished to his liking. The interior and the inside of the bed still need some attention, but as it sits, this C10 is already a solid daily driver with plenty of potential for someone else to put their finishing touches on. Under the hood, the engine bay remains completely stock, housing a dependable straight six. For those who might want a bit more muscle, the deal also includes a stock 305 V8 from another C10 that will bolt right in, offering an easy path for a motor swap. Along with that, some extra parts come with the sale, including stock rally rims and a few other goodies. It's clear this truck was built, not bought, a driveway project that has evolved into a fun and stylish daily driver. The exterior speaks for itself. That lowered stance, the square body lines, and the overall vibe that makes it a head-turner on the road. The seller is honest about it. It's his personal build, something he's been putting time into little by little, and he'll continue to improve it as long as he has it. But for someone looking for a C10 that's already well on its way, this is the perfect canvas. At $7,000, this 1982 Chevrolet C10 is an opportunity to own a classic square body that's already unique, functional, and fun, with just enough left to finish, so that you can truly make it your own. Whether you want to keep it cruising low with the straight six or drop an included 305 V8 for more power, the choice is yours. This isn't just another old truck. It's a daily driver, a project, and a statement, all rolled into one. Number 13, the 1987 Ford F-250 long bed, listed at just $800 and located in Blue Springs, Missouri. Here's a real project opportunity. A 1987 Ford F-250 long bed, equipped with a legendary 6.9-liter IDI diesel engine and 4x4. This truck has over 200,000 miles on the odometer and comes with an automatic transmission. It's being sold as a non-running project, but for the right buyer with the time, tools, and skills, it can be brought back to life and turned into a solid workhorse or restoration project. The seller is straightforward. The truck isn't running right now, but it was said to be running when it was parked several years ago. Since then, it's been sitting, waiting for someone willing to take on the challenge. It does come with a brand new starter already installed, but beyond that, it'll take some attention to get it moving again. If you're not prepared for a project, the seller makes it clear, this isn't the truck for you. What makes it appealing is the potential. The 6.9 IDI diesels are known for their durability and simple mechanical design compared to newer engines. With 4x4 and the long bed configuration, this Ford was built for hard work, whether hauling, towing, or just standing tall as a tough old-school diesel. And despite being parked for years, it still carries the rugged bullnose/bricknose charm that Ford trucks from the late 80s are loved for. The body and interior aren't fully detailed in the listing, but considering the price point, this is less about a show truck and more about giving someone a foundation for either a restoration, a farm rig, or even a parts donor. Importantly, it does come with a clean title, which means it's ready for transfer once it's back on the road. At just $800 firm, it's hard to find 4x4 diesel project with this kind of potential. The seller is only available on Saturdays, so if you're interested, you'll need to plan accordingly and be ready to bring a trailer or tow truck to haul it away. This 1987 Ford F-250 long bed may not be running today, but for someone who loves old-school diesel power and wants to take on a hands-on project, it's a bargain entry into classic Ford ownership. At the end of the day, this is a project truck that could either be brought back to life or serve as a solid donor for another build. Either way, it's waiting for the right person to claim it. Number 14, the 1950 Studebaker pickup truck, listed for $11,500, is located in Beaumont. This vintage beauty is the 2R5 model, a truck that truly represents the bold character and craftsmanship of the post-war American automotive era. Powered by a reliable gas engine and paired with manual transmission, it delivers that raw, mechanical driving experience that classic truck enthusiasts love. The odometer reads 77,000 miles, and it comes with a clean title, giving buyers peace of mind. Studebaker trucks of this era stood out with their unique styling, rounded fenders, a sturdy front end, and clean lines that set them apart from Ford and Chevy competitors of the time. The 2R5 was built to be both tough and practical, making it a workhorse on farms and job sites, while today it's cherished for its nostalgic appeal and rarity. For collectors, this truck offers an incredible opportunity to own a genuine piece of Americana. Whether you want to keep it as an authentic survivor, restore it into a show-quality pickup, or give it a tasteful resto-mod upgrade, the 1950 Studebaker is a versatile platform. Trucks like this don't often come to market with a clean title and solid history, making it a standout find for anyone passionate about vintage pickups.